Sorry about that, was interrupted. Well, that doesn't sound good. Oh, it was raised up instead of being lowered down. It should be able to enter it from the upper level, though. Well, how the heck do we get up there? We've not seen a way to go upstairs, have we?
Are those the wooden pillars that we walked on?
No, they're not. There's nothing directly above this section. That we've seen, anyway.
We can't interact with that again?
I'm sorry, what?
No, we couldn't interact with the,
No, we couldn't.
stones anymore? It's interesting.
Nope. It was rose upwards.
Is this the same speech he gave outside? Oh. Dude, I don't think it is.
Oh.
That's Hand Lady.
It's Hand Lady, I guess, also known as Amane. Where the hell
Miku is probably having terrifying flashbacks to the last
Kiri.
Hand Lady that she fought. They're so very similar.
They are very similar. This one, I think, a lot paler.
Yeah, probably.
A lot more invisible.
This one's definitely a lot faster.
Yeah, that's true. Not a fan of your hands. Miku does not like being grabbed.
Which is a shame for her entire history.
Goodbye.
There we go. Double hit? No?
No.
Okay.
Didn't feel like doing much, apparently.
She threw her hand. She's getting a little close.
No. She just sits there. Like, she doesn't get any... Like, she's not... Her tactic isn't to get up close and grab you.
She throws her hand.
She just throws the hand. That's legitimately her only move.
I was just meaning by the fact that when she moved across the room,
Right.
she got pretty close to the camera.
Right, right.
I thought she was moving up one space each time she rotated around the room. It just feels like she's
No, like,
getting
she'll
closer.
even go through to you. It's just that she won't grab you despite how many hands she has.
The irony.
Rude.
Maybe heal? I don't think we have stone yet.
We do, actually. Oh. I guess we don't. Never mind. I'm pretty sure we grabbed a stone mirror when we were down crawling through the second bit, but, you know, whichever.
Maybe it was a camera thing.
Maybe.
It gave us a lot of points on our camera.
Now, what you've done
I'm
here,
not a
ma'am,
fan.
is rude.
I think she's trying to hand it to you. The ghost only wants to give you a hand, friends. She's not even...
Come on. Nope.
She's sending out hands again.
I can't. Oh, I don't even have freaking film equipped.
Oh! No wonder.
I should have seen that when we were in the item screen.
Yeah. That's good. Type 7. They're just like, I wonder why this isn't working anymore.
Right, right. There we go. We almost died, but you know, it happens.
And that was the end of that.
End of night 7, probably.
We're probably gonna.
Or hour 7.
There might be a way up where the cage rose after we move the thing as K.
Maybe.
Like
Maybe
what
it's
the-
on the second floor.
Like one of those doors in the roof lead into that room.
Miku's Dream again. Shrine Maiden Girl, there's old film. See, like, how's Miku not gonna recognize?
I don't know, but she probably won't.
Because, of course, we're never gonna have a conversation about it.
But you never do. Are we gonna save?
Yeah, I guess. We can't die in our house.
No, that's never been proven.
I almost guarantee we can't die in our house.
We can't die in our house.
I'd be shocked if we can die in our
Why
house.
would there be a save?
Because if you run to the front of the mansion and wake up, you could just save. The end.
But isn't there a save inside the mansion right next to the front of the...
No? There is one in the
At the
Himuro
entrance.
Mansion side, but not on the main entrance.
Okay.
Also, I would like to point out how it's still nighttime.
I think it just stopped being daytime.
Well, I was meaning like we got through Miku's dream, right?
Right.
So maybe all in the same night, right?
This is all happening.
We're gonna have like Kay's dream as well.
Right. That kind of makes sense. It's either that, or she has all the curtains drawn. It's also raining, which means it's cloudy, and Ray just never changes clothes.
Yes. That could also very much be it.
It could be daytime, but it might as well be nighttime. We're gonna walk here in here, and there's gonna be a ghost making like a souffle.
Yeah, one of these times. There's just gonna be a ghost in here and like, hey, I'm making some eggs. You want something?
Chef Boyar dead.
Haha.
Chef Boyardee, except for the D equals dead, because he's a ghost.
The chef is dead. Also, those curtains still drawn.
Yeah.
Still got a ghost who's not happy with us. Not a fan of the soundtrack that's been going on in the house recently.
It's to get her prepared for all the spooky happenings.
There's going to be a lot of spooky happenings here towards the end. The stain didn't change at all.
Quite the shame, if you ask me. We do have things to develop, though.
Yes, we do. Two photos. One was the altar where the girl was being bloodlet,
Right.
and the other one,
It's probably like a tree.
oh, the tattooed skin. Skin on the altar on it making a snake-like pattern. Oh, so the design that we're having spread across our body.
But only when we get in fights.
Do you think Miku's awake at the moment, or no?
I mean, it's possible on one hand, but on the other hand, we were just watching Miku dream.
Yeah.
It could be that when we woke up, she woke up, because that was the end of the dream.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
and those are how rules work.
Could be that we'll go in here and like she'll wake up when we get up.
No, she's already.
She's already awake. Before you, Miku? Oh no, it's nothing. I just had another bad dream.
Now it's daytime.
And now it's daytime.
That's the most confusing transition. Bad dream. Sorry.
I guess I'm gonna have to let the cat into this room. Hi, kitty. No? You want in here? Okay.
You can barely see him. There's a shadow across the floor.
Hi, kitty.
Oh, is he gonna do the hand thing?
Hi.
The
High
hand-
five.
Yeah, it's the hand thing. Lovely.
High five. Or that.
That's like that's a high five.
I mean, it's close enough. Thank you, kitty.
I mean, he has 2 eyes, 1 nose, and 2 ears. That's
As close as it's gonna get.
5 things that he just hit your hand with.
You went into this room for no reason, I'd like to point out.
Well, Miku's not there.
Yeah.
Sometimes
You think she's gone to research something?
Sometimes they just want to be in rooms.
Cats just like being in rooms.
She could either have gone to research something, or she could be downstairs.
Buddhist image in the photograph. This statue is from a derelict temple in the Akita Mountains. It is standing upright, but seems to be holding something like reins in its hands, making it a very unusual Buddhist statue. The temple appears to have been neglected for many years, and both the ceiling and floor fell in. Books were completely decomposed. Upon investigation, a small amount of blood was found on the statue, and there was also traces of the same blood on the floor of the temple. It appears some kind of folk ritual or sacrifice may have taken place here. No oral tradition or documents related to the temple are left in the surrounding mountain villages, so the details remain a mystery. Nothing else to add. Let's run downstairs then. Obviously there's something here to do during the day, otherwise it wouldn't be daytime. Miku's here.
She was looking out the window.
Morning, Miku. How are you?
It's probably raining again.
Oh yeah, it's definitely raining again. Here you go, Ray. I thought this might be the same connection to the photo of the shrine carpenter. A shrine carpenter is a carpenter who specializes in building temples or shrines. Ugh, excuse me. They were formerly called temple and the shrine carpenters, but when Shinto and Buddhism were separated in the Meiji period, in the 1860s, the anti-Buddhist movement began. Temple was removed from the name, and they became shrine carpenters. Amongst themselves, they said building near a house degrades one, and then when they did not have a building contract, they would work in farming or the like. And with only limited site experience, refined their techniques and skill. They were carpenters who only served one shrine, and special techniques, methods, and ways of mystic construction were passed on to that master builder. This photograph is of the framework with the carpenters lined up and the master builders at the center. As in the picture, they wore white clothing and a court hat from the framework raising ceremony, but in old times they would wear white clothes during work, as well as it was said that a carpenter must worship the gods and Buddha. While this dress expressed piety, it may have also been a way for shrine carpenters to assert their pride and skill before others. At the hospital, about the picture of this Takigawa. Clothes these people around us are wearing in the picture, they look kind of like the clothes her family and her lover were wearing. They were all riding in the same plane. I see, thanks. I was interested myself, so I did some research on that lullaby. You were interested in it too, right? In the mountains of the Mutsu region, there is an old lullaby that was only passed on to certain villages. Sleeping Priestess, verse 1. Priestess, verse 1. If you cry the boat, you'll ride the boat to the other side. Once you get there, the bib you shall wear, and you will be punished should you fail to lie still. the same mountain chain, the song The Sleeping Priestess was only transmitted to a certain number of villages. Its dissemination is thought to be dependent on elements such as the village's roads and locations. As the usage of the word priestess implies, this song is thought to have its origins in indigenous folk rites, given its method of transmission. As for the lyrics themselves, the opening line, "Sleep, child, go to sleep," calls the child into sleep. The next part, "If you cry the boat, you'll ride the boat to the other side," uses words like boat and the other side, which is suggested of banishment. Can be taken as a stanza of a threatening song, which is to frighten the child into sleep. The baby shall wear can be understood to depict you will be dressed up to go. After, should you fail to lie still, the inclusion of the frightening words "you will be punished" impresses admonition upon the child, perhaps as the one ceremonial song changed into a lullaby, it metamorphed into the threatening song so common in the Metsu area. Verse 2, "If you should wake from your slumber at night, great wood stake shall pin you down tight, lest the doors open wide and others that sleep wake too," develops in a very similar way and makes use of the same elements. Threatens that the priestess should wake during a ceremony. The woken priestess or child will have her limbs pinned by stakes. These great wooden stakes may be a remnant of a religious phrase. The last part, "lest the doors open wide and the others that sleep wake too," there's a little shift from a familiar story centering on the priestess to an uneasy end, both vague and large in scale. It is thought that this expresses religious fear, such as the dread of underworld. Interesting.
Well, let's see if she has it.
Well, she ran off now. She does not care about any of the photos that we have. Oh. I was wondering if you could research this photograph for me. One of the skin. These are tattoos, right? Alright, well, I'll see what I can find out. You took that picture last night! How can you not recognize it?
We got some new audio clips from her.
She's not saying it's just raining again, over and over and over.
So she keeps blinking out.
She's just blinking out.
Something on the counter.
Something on the counter. Let me guess. Letter from K5. Haha. 6. Damn it. The cassette tapes I had restored are finished now, so I'm sending them. My tape player broke, so I can't listen to them, but apparently they were in pretty bad shape, so even though they've been restored, they may be hard to hear. In the dream I had the other day, I saw Mio deep in the manor. I looked like she was after her missing sister Mayu. I guess it has weighed on me. When I wake, the pain and the tattoos spread, just like the story says. If I don't hurry, I may also go missing, like the urban legend says. This may be it for my investigation. Once I get off the mountain, I'll give you a call. Then we got the same dream 2 and the same dream 3.
Once he gets off the mountain, he'll give us a call. And if he ever does call, we'll have to inform him that Yu is dead.
Yu is dead.
Not even for any supernatural reason.
He's just dead.
Car crash.
Also, still just sitting here.
Yeah. I mean, you're not allowed to go back there anymore, so. Probably better that way, anyways.
Nothing back here. Okay. Staying still the same. That's all the same. All the same. I find it weird after we finished talking that we didn't get sent straight back to bed. You know, like night. That means there's still something we need to do.
We can check Yu's room real quick.
True. Miku's gone.
There might be something on the bookshelf.
Use document file. There's an old newspaper, temple, and shrine carpenters. There have been incidents of shrine carpenters disappearing across the region. This month alone, 10 shrine carpenters have gone missing, and it is rumors that they may be so-called spirited away. All 10 shrine carpenters were young and well respected, and it is said several have been summoned to rebuild a secret shrine somewhere.
The carpenters.
Interesting.
Attic?
I mean, I doubt anything's going to be in the
I
attic.
doubt it too, but we're already in here, we might as well.
Nothing.
It takes like 2 seconds, so it's not that big a loss.
Okay. Miku's room.
Is she in here?
Yeah, she's in here.
There we go, that's the Miku we know.
Yep. Okay. So there's still something we need to do in the house.
Maybe it wants us to
Just listen to those
the
tapes?
cassette tape, yeah.
That'd be weird, but I mean...
They've done it before, where we had to listen to the cassette tape.
Two.
Yes, I don't want to sleep. Ever again. There were a lot of people in the courtyard. The people, they were tying this person up with ropes. And then they wrapped them in white cloth. They were burying them. But it looked like the one being tied up seemed to be doing it voluntarily. Afterwards, they put a big rock on them, a big log, like a skewer. There's a song. It's coming from inside the manor. Children are singing and laughing. At first, I saw my wife. I just wanted to see her one more time. I went inside. I'm so tired now. So tired. The snow. I can hear it. I can't make out what they're saying, but I can hear something. Same dream. Wait, no. It's not the same. It's different somehow. All right. I'm going further in. They're calling me. I can hear their voices. No. I can't tell what they're saying. They're just calling me. It's snowing. There's a big, quiet manor. Seems like a funeral. Everyone's face is hidden. I'm going in deeper. Deeper. It's almost suffocating. I can't breathe. I didn't do anything. She did it. No. It can't be. Help, it's not me. It's not mine.
I see. Well, he was murdered. By himself.
And then the cassette tape thinks this. Yep.
Alright. Well, I think that's enough for right now. We'll go ahead and save and we'll call it for right now. We've been playing a couple hours. But I still have to get some sleep before work.